We are live tonight from the Outer Rim in what is another gorgeous night. And guys, we are back with some Rogue Actions. It's me and Cubs, and it is time to talk Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Brother, are you excited?
Subject number one. Do you want to come to Disneyland with me?
I just thought my invite got lost in the mail.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You gotta wail harder. You gotta wail harder.
that whole, yeah, right. That whole week, everybody's like, "Why are you not there?" I'm like,
I'll say publicly the hall. I feel bad about it. It wasn't like a invite thing. It just kind of happened, but
it just happened. I don't know.
We're gonna do it though. We're gonna meet up. My brother might be moving to Colorado, and if he does, we're definitely gonna do stuff.
Come on board. Come on down. Here we go, guys. We have 3 topics for you on my channel. 3 topics over on Cubs' channel. If you guys want the whole story, you got to check out both videos.
You know it always. Yeah. Take it away. Let's do it.
All right. So Cubs, we are talking. I said, Cubs asked me, "What are your 3 topics for today?" I said, "Well, where the hell's the content?
Yeah.
This is a problem." Like Cubs, you put it best on Twitter the other day. I saw you had a little tweet up there, and it says. It was like the guy poking at something, and he's like, "Do something," and it's like CG.
Oh man,
it's like do something. And I will tell you, brother, I went back and looked what we've gotten since the beginning of December.
This is gonna be depressing.
Basically have gotten 4 new characters, and that's it.
Assault battles,
and that one assault battle, which was the best piece of content we got,
and it lasted 24 hours.
It lasted 24 hours. Totally screwed up my mods for one Grand Arena, but then, yeah, it amazes me how we are almost a month and a half into the new year, and if you don't, that's not even giving them December, because I know we both know from being former game changers, they take time off at the end of December, and that's fine, right? I think that's a company mandated thing by EA. But where is the new content? I want to be positive, but it's very hard. Cubs, help me out.
So here's what I think their fatal flaw is, because, and I've got the picture here. I picked all the pictures for our Rogue Actions this go around, and I picked empty promises because one of the biggest things that got me hype with the last dev Q&A is they said several times that they want to give us a lot more content in 2020. And so far, February 11th, we really have nothing. But I think what I suspect has happened here is the devs have made a fatal flaw of believing that it was enough for this financial quarter to just build up towards Rey and Kylo. And so I would suspect if we can push through this and get to the next content, so to speak, that we'll be okay after Rey and Kylo. But right now it sucks because what they don't realize, and I don't think that this computes with them very well, is that this new content, quote unquote, with Rey and Kylo applies to such a ridiculously small percentage of the game. I mean, I have so many friends, YouTubers, whales, Krakens, who are like, I'm not going to get these guys because the requirements are just seeming so intense. And so, I mean, some people, maybe they're prepared enough. You got lucky, you farmed the right characters, great, good on you. But the average person is not going to participate in this content. I think that's a general problem that this game faces, is that a lot of content is extremely restrictive, and that is more than ever the case for the beginning of 2020.
I mean, let's be real, man. These Galactic Legend characters, it feels like it's going to be like farming 15 things up to Relic 7, Relic 5, Relic 7. That's what it feels like, and we don't know if that's confirmed or not.
I think they said that somebody wouldn't be Relic. Not everyone would have Relic requirements, but so far the bare minimum is Relic 5.
I mean, if that is the case, the investment to get to that level is just pure insanity. And if that's your end game content, 2 characters, I don't know, man.
I've been farming my General Kenobi for a very long time, and I just got him today to Relic 4.
Right? And you've been playing for how long? The whole time?
A few days. So, yeah, I think this is what I suspect they're doing, is that they just, in their mind, for some reason, they thought it was okay to have the first quarter of 2020 be just about Rey and Kylo, and they're losing a lot. They're losing a lot of people's excitement over that. So my optimist side, though, says once we get through Rey and Kylo, hopefully we have some really dope stuff coming after that applies to more of us. And if not, then yikes.
One thing before we move on, Cubs.
Yeah.
I feel like I get people in my community each and every day like, I'm done spending now because there's there's no carrot at the end other than this Galactic Legends thing. And who knows how that's going to pan out. There's no new content. So you're doing all this work for one character? I don't know, man.
I just accept. I mean, part of me, on an individual level, I'm mostly disappointed right now about the lack of content. I'm not pissed about the requirements personally, because the higher they set that bar, the less people get it, the less I have to worry about it. So if I'm not going to get it, I'd rather nobody get it except for a very few percentage, a small percentage, right, so that it doesn't affect me in like Grand Arena. Because for me right now, I honestly, if I stay top 20 Squad Arena, I'm okay. Like I'd rather take first every day, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It's Grand Arena where I want to stay competitive. And with Gas, the requirements were as such that I didn't really get affected a ton in Grand Arena. I think I lost maybe one match where I felt like it was just because they had Gas. But other than that, I've been fine. And so if it's like that, I won't be disappointed. I'm just disappointed about the lack of content primarily because they got to deliver on that. And they told us explicitly in plain English that was their focus for 2020. And I want them to prove it to us. And so far, they are failing miserably.
All right. Well, good. Well said, man.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
We are moving on to the next topic here. Where the hell's the content, CG? All right. It is Rey or Kylo. Now, I find this interesting. I think one of our friends, DB Official, he put out a video on what his plans were. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to watch his video yet, but I wanted to ask you, since I saw that thumbnail pop up.
Yeah.
What are your plans here? I'm just going to go right into it. I don't have First Order at all. Probably my worst faction.
Oh, so that makes that decision easy.
Yeah, super easy. Yeah. And I have we call him Major Tom on my channel, but Resistance Trooper, I have him at Relic 5, so he's already done. So I'm going Rey, and my path is going to be super focused on light side. Which way are you going?
Well, I nothing right now. I'm finishing Gas, but right. I think if you're able to act, if you are in a position, you have the luxury of actually going for one of these characters. I think Rey is the clear-cut front runner. For now. Now, the assumption in saying that is that these are going to be characters of pretty equal power. So from a Squad Arena perspective, it's going to be, equally valuable to have Rey as it is Kylo. That could not be the case, potentially. And so that remains to be seen. So I think the jury is out to a certain extent until we actually see the kits and see them out in the wild. However, if you think about where they're going to be used, assuming that use is equal in, say, Grand Arena and Squad Arena, there's an area where it's not equal, and that's territory battles. And territory battles is a very important part of the game right now because the light side territory battles is so incredibly complex and difficult, and you need so much to get it done. And so to me, dark side territory battles, I'm doing fine. Dark side Geo, I'm doing fine. I don't need Kylo for dark side territory battles for me to do well. Rey, I freaking need her, and my guild needs her, and we need cam shards, and we need all this stuff, and having another solid OP team that is top meta for that, I think will be incredibly valuable. So I think from a strategic game standpoint, Rey is the clear-cut choice, in my opinion, for now, until we know more.
Yeah, no, you make a great point with the light side GOTV. I hadn't thought of that at all. Being how difficult that is, I could see Rey being, 100% echoing what you're saying. So, yeah, interesting stuff. I can't wait to see the SWGOH.GG metrics when this stuff comes out on who people went after. It seems like Resistance was the better faction early on. Then they refunded Finn Zeta, and I wonder if FO is going to have have the lead on this. It'll be interesting.
I think First Order was a better faction for a long time, but I personally feel like Resistance, Cyril, Finn, and Poe tilted the scales. I think Resistance is a better faction now, at least from an offensive standpoint. First Order is probably still the better defensive team, but man, Resistance, Cyril, Finn, and Poe, those guys, that team can beat so much. It's an amazing offensive team. If you have them relicked. So.
Yeah, I will tell you. I played with First Order Lobster guy, the Red Lobster. First Order. Yeah, Our mutual channel friend, Mole Pills. Let me.
Oh
use
yeah.
his
We
account.
both did a Grand Arena with his account.
Yeah.
Did you win yours with his?
I don't know. I have to check with him. I full cleared the guy, but
I know I won mine. I went up against a member of Team Instinct. So little shameless plug. Team Instinct, who's out there on TI? Come at me, bro. I took one of y'all down.
But I will tell you that playing with that Red Lobster guy, like that was the most fun I'd had, and I was like, man, I'm getting this guy, so I'm going all in.
He's
farm.
so fun.
Yeah.
He's so, especially if you can get the RNG right and you can lose a few characters.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just starts ripping. It's so fun. So fun.
One more thing before we turn the page here. The X factor in all this, in my opinion, I know you put a video out on this, is Rose Tico. Not a popular character by any stretch of the imagination. If that is part of the hard requirements, I wonder how many people would be turned off to that, or does that even matter?
Touche. You know, if you are not going to farm a character like Galactic Legend Ray, just because you don't like what Rian Johnson did with Rose Tico in The Last Jedi, you know what? More power to you. More power to you. The hate people have for The Last Jedi runs so deep it blows my mind. I say, who cares? It's a character. It's a digital character. If you want Rey, just farm her if she's needed. You know, anyway.
Well, I wasn't even going for the hate angle. I was just, it's not a popular character in the game because it's not a good character. So a lot of people may
Rose is a lot better than people realize, though. She's not super usable, but she's not garbage. She's not cup status.
Okay.
She's not. She's not.
Well, she's got guaranteed stun. She dazes. She does some good stuff.
Yeah, she's not terrible. I mean, I'm not farming her, but she's not like, you know,
yeah. So that
enforcer.
that is my one big fear here because I'm going resistance. I have done nothing with Rose, so if that's a requirement, I'm going to be upset. But
we'll see what they do. I think they've kind of moved away. It seems like with this, they're setting the bar so high that they don't need to panic farm us. And so normally what we're conditioned to think of is what is the character we have the least of? And that's what's going to be needed. And that was the precedent that held for how long? But now in today's day and age, as it evolves, I feel like they're less concerned about panic farming us and more just about, you know, making us go to high relics, and they can do that with literally anybody in our roster almost. So
yeah,
I think maybe she won't be needed.
I think it would be smart of them to do that because if there's a guy like me out there who's just like, okay, well, I'm on the cusp, and all I got to do is just but Rose. Yeah. And that's going to just turn a lot of people off. So
a lot of people don't even have her shards.
Yeah, I don't have them.
I got her at 7 stars at least.
Yeah, you're way better in situation than I am.
I haven't geared her, but I farmed the shards out of boredom once. So,
all right, we're going to turn the page here, and we got one more topic before I send you on over to Cubs' channel. It is passion projects, and during this downtime, this time of no content, Cubs, what are you working on to have fun? Are you doing anything fun? Or are you just staying strictly the meta?
So I'm working on my biceps and I'm working on my shoulders and my chest. That's my passion project right now. Oh, I'll tell you another passion project. I'll tell the Hall this. I'm going to grow my hair way out. It's finally time. Yes, I am. No, I decided I'm going to go.
You're doing this?
I'm going to go for like the Adam Driver down to my, down to my chin hairstyles. That's my passion project. There's no time for passion projects in Galaxy of Heroes for a free-to-play player, man. I'm farming exclusively for gas. I don't have time for passion projects. I wish I did. I've got the Tusken here as an image, by the way. I do have a patron, though. The same patron you mentioned, Mall Pills. Great, fantastic dude. He's going to love this video. He's getting all kinds of shout-outs. But he relicked his Tuskens, all right? So how about this? I'll live vicariously through him. He's got relic Tuskens. I used them in my Grand Arena and got a W.
Okay. I can get
What's your passion project?
I'm taking, we talked about Sith Trooper. He's going to be good, so I wouldn't really consider him a passion project. I've had very good luck with my Jawas, and I'm giving them a hard look right now. I may just take them all the way to R7. I may just do it. I may do it just because, we're at the point in the game where not a lot's happening, so... If I do that, then just have fun with it.
Look, I know a lot of people are going to egg you on this way, but I don't think that's going to help you, man. Like, I think that might hurt your that might hurt your Grand Arena wins.
I'm already experiencing that right now.
I know because you got like relic Mob Enforcer and Tuskens and whatever else. Like,
I wish I had a real
relics. You had enough passion projects, man. Like, go for the valuable stuff for a little bit.
Oh man,
I plead with you.
Yeah. I think I'd be better off doing what you're doing and putting a picture of, Malik on my wall, totally ripped and just exercising. That should be my passion project.
Yeah, come to Arizona with me, man. I'll put you through. If anyone knows, I'm doing Arnold's Blueprint workout right now.
Okay.
And my body hurts. All right.
Okay. All right.
Passion project.
Passion project. All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by the hall. We love you. Thank you so much.
I love the hall. I'm the biggest fan of the hall. Out of all, I'm gonna make a bold statement. Out of everyone who YouTubes, I am the hall's #1 fan. I love you.
All right, there you go, Cubs fan Han. Guys,
except for you, of course.
You want to see the second half of this video? Let's head on over to Cubs' channel and check it out there. With that being said, I'm issuing the evacuation code signal. Good night from the outer rim, everybody.
See you later.